Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. Christmas came a little early for me, I'm gonna be honest. Today, we dropped probably the rarest item I've ever gotten on this profile. No joke, which is kind of insane to think about when you think about how long I've been doing this Ironman profile for. We're on like episode 920 something at this point, so kind of crazy to be able to say that, but yeah, and it wasn't what we were going for. So if you're excited for that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Today's gonna get a little crazy, and it's gonna get crazy almost like right away. So let's jump right into it. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store for the brand new Aurora Dye fire sale that's going live today, or you want to pick up some of these seasonal items from Taylor's shop, whatever it may be, don't forget to use my creator code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name. If you type that in checkout, you'll actually save 5% on your purchase when picking up anything on the Hypixel store. It's a great way to support myself and the channel, and I do greatly appreciate everyone using my code around this holiday season. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. No. Okay. I was going for a Flaming Fist, and instead we dropped a cyclan die, and I watched it pop up into my inventory and got mad confused. Squid is gonna be so bad. Oh my god, it's a 1 in 250,000 drop chance. It's not 2x, it's not 3x right now, it's nothing. I just dropped it from, I'm going for a 1 in 500 item. Dude, I literally called it. I knew I would get this before I was joking, but we actually got it before we got a Flaming Fist. That is genuinely insane. I'm at 1,020 Barbarian Duke kills, and we dropped a cyclan die before we got a Flaming Fist. Make that make sense. Bro, I have no words. This thing's worth 500 million coins. That is genuinely sickening. This is by far the rarest drop or die I've gotten ever. I mean, the only other die I think I've dropped is Holly. So yeah, that's insane. No words. Genuinely no words. I'm sorry, Squid. I'm just sorry. That's genuinely sickening. I honestly still just don't have words. I can't believe we dropped this thing. It's been a little bit now. I've calmed down. I was freaking out for a little while. I won't even lie, but we dropped a cyclan die. Yeah, it's just insane. So I figured we'd give a little bit more context to how rare this thing actually is. It's not the rarest die in the game by any means. It's a pricier one, I'd argue, though. Oh, that's cool, actually. I forgot that the new fire sale dies and Taylor's fashion shop dies actually pop up here. Oh, wait, it shows global sales. 11,000 black ice dies sold? That's kind of insane. How many of these snowflake dies? 5,000. Yeah, quite a bit less, but I think that's a fair kind of conversion, I suppose. But either way, I got distracted. We dropped this right here. In fact, we're the 399th person to drop it. I checked right afterwards. Someone has dropped one since, actually, believe it or not. But what's crazy about this is, so it drops from killing mobs in the Crimson Isle, and it's a 1 in 10 million from like Cathanites, Magma Cubars, Flaming Spires, Mushroom Bulls, like Wither Skeletons, all those. Then it's a 1 in 2.5 million from the Mage kind of NPCs that walk around, and the Barbarian ones, as well as Millennia Age Blazes, Smoldering Blazes, Gas, Machos, Magma Glares, stuff like that. And that's a 1 in 250,000 from all of the mini-bosses, Vanquishers, and Cinderbats and Hell Wisps, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, we dropped it at like full odds. Like, it is not 2x, it's not 3x. We dropped at the 1 in 250,000 drop chance from a Barbarian Duke, which I'm curious how many of them on the server have been dropped from a Barbarian Duke, because I guarantee you there's no way it's many, because they're slow to kill, and then like you swap lobbies afterwards. Well, actually I need to kill Blade Soul in this one, but yeah, it's not a quick thing to kill. And for anyone wondering, here's the bestiary we're at. 1,026. Been working at this for a few days now. By a few days, I mean like literally almost a week. Been doing like 200 a day for like the last 5 days. Or probably not quite, but you guys get the point. I've been working on this in my free time for the last little while now. It's so slow to get. It's genuinely insane, but it is what it is. And I guess it was worth it because we dropped something pretty cool along the way. So I can't complain. I dropped the cyclan die. Now, if I could just be blessed up and given my Flaming Fist so I can be actually done. Like, now I have no... like, once I get a Flaming Fist, I'm so done with these things. Like, Bro, I'm going for a 1 in 500 drop. That's all I'm going for. It's not even that insane. But this is a 1 in 250,000. Like, I genuinely can't fathom it. It's insane. Yeah, we popped off. It is now the next day for me. Once again, spent hours killing Barbarian Dukes yesterday. To the tune of too many. We just passed 1,100, and we're actually top 800 now for Barbarian Duke kills. Still can't believe we dropped a cyclamen die. I genuinely can't even fathom it. I'm over 2 times odds of dropping a Flaming Fist. And what's even crazier about the cyclamen die is, so if we call up, let's actually call up our boy here, Vincent. He'll give us some more info on this thing, because for those of you who don't know, most dies are affected by Magic Find. Cyclamen die is one of them. So let's say you're killing like a Blaze, a Magma Cube, a Flaming Spider. They're all affected by Magic Find. The things that aren't affected by Magic Find, the Barbarian Duke. The Barbarian Duke is not affected by any Magic Find, which means when I dropped it from this thing up here, it was full 250,000 chance of it happening, which is crazy to me. Like, the numbers behind that is just ridiculous. Like, it's definitely probably the rarest drop I've ever gotten in this game, which is kind of crazy to think about that it happened while I was killing a Barbarian Duke and just a random RNG drop, but, you know, that's just, it is what it is sometimes, so, I'll take it. My whole, like, over 3-year profile has come down to 1 cosmetic die I found as being the rarest thing. But one thing that is nice from doing all these Barbarian Dukes is all the Kudra keys, and, I have 3 Fieries here, and I actually just crafted a 4th Fiery key this morning, which means we can go and craft a free Infernal Kudra key, which is kind of crazy. We literally got, I mean, free is a tough word. It would probably be much easier to grind out the materials and the money for this thing compared to the process I have undergone to obtain this, I'll be honest. So, a nice little consolation, I suppose. Honestly, the die is enough consolation for me, but yeah, Infernal Key. So that's cool. Maybe that turns into a god roll, and then this will have all been worth it. All the time I spent on this, just magically validated. Surely. I hate how much time I've put into trying to drop this stupid Flaming Fist. Like, this thing is so cheap of an item. Like, anyone curious? You can buy one of these on the auction house for 17 mil. Do you know how much, like, look at, these are worth, like, 9.4 mil? I can sell 2 of these for 1 Flaming Fist. This item is so undervalued. Even for the, I know it's only really good for the museum XP, but still. Like, when you think about it, you need 10 Magma Urchins to get 1 of these. Basically, on odds. I've gotten like 30 Magma Urchins, so not sure what's going on there, but like based on that math, that's like that's like 100 million coins worth of Magma Urchins, and this thing's worth 17 mil. I will happily trade 2 of these for a Flaming Fist any day of the week. In fact, give me 10 of them, you know. But yeah, that's just not how it works, unfortunately. And instead, I'm stuck here suffering. And I don't know if I've talked about this in previous episodes, but Toadstar and 30 Virus both have them. And they have a combined 800 kills in total. Now, that's not saying they stopped right when they got it, because I know Toad did max the Bestiary, and the chances of him getting it on his last Bestiary max, or is 30 of the Bestiary max. Now I'm drawing a blank. But either way, they both have them, and I have more kills than both of them combined, which is always good fun. Like, for 30 Virus, for example, he has 500 kills, so I don't know when he stopped. And then, yeah, Toad has 300 kills. So I'm assuming he stopped when he got it, or maybe he went to, like, the nearest Bestiary tier. Who knows? Either way, they have 800 kills and 2 Flaming Fists. And I have 1,126 kills and no Flaming Fist. I guess I do have a cyclamen die, you know, so beggars can't be choosers, but I'm still going to beg, because I want this to be done. Like, if I put this much effort into, like, going for an alloy, I'd literally have an alloy by now. Like, if you assume that, like, 1 kill is a run, even though it's not exactly a fair comparison, I would argue that doing Nucleus runs is a little bit more difficult, but I'd say the same kind of thought process applies. Just done so many of these, and it's not affected by Magic Find. It's just a straight up 1 in 500, but this is, like, infinitely more rare. Like, just so you guys can see the math, like, I should have gotten, on odds, 500 Flaming Fists before I dropped a cyclamen die. Let that sink in. I should have dropped 500 Flaming Fists before dropping 1 of these dies to be at odds. And we dropped 1 of these. It just makes no sense to me. We dropped it at like 1% of odds. No, not even, way less than 1%. What? Wait, that's actually insane. Yeah, like we literally dropped it like 0.3% of odds, or 0.4% or something. But Still crazy, but yeah, just want this flaming fist, man. I'm ready for this to be done. It never ends. It never ends. One thing I did want to do before I forget, because I'm kind of prone to doing this and forgetting about the seasonal shop, is I wanted to put some black ice dyes on my storm armor, because I feel like that would look sick. So let's go and buy 3 of these things. 1, 2, 3. I'll buy some more later so I can just have a kind of excess of them. I like being stocked up on all the dyes. But I want to put it on my storm because I feel like it'll look cool. I mean, obviously I can't actually see it when the dye's on, in all honesty, but oh wait, it gives it like, oh, it's the black flower next to the name. That actually looks clean. Okay, hold up. Yeah, we're gonna put this on our storm. I feel like it just matches, like it shuffles between kind of black and a blue. I think it looks the cleanest. And yeah, I figured, you know what, let's toss that on our storm. Not that we use it too often, but you know what, it's still a cool thing to have it on. And there we go, we have black ice dye on our storm armor. And for anyone who's not using like a texture pack, this is what it looks like for them. This is what the armor set's shuffling between. Like, that just seems very fitting on storm armor to me. Like, the black is for like wither armor, and then the blue is obviously like the blue of storm. So really like that. And hopefully it looks cool to people who don't have a pack and they're checking, seeing what I'm up to. And then we got our like night skin on our diamond Necron head. Things are looking clean. Our armor sets are starting to come together. We're putting like different dyes on all of them. We got the Warden dye on our Terror. Obviously we have the Rose dye on our Necron. We have the Flame dye on our Magma Lord. The Lucky dye on our Fermento. Things are starting to come together. We're starting to look pretty drippy. And then we got Pastel Sky on our Soro as well. So yeah, we're starting to really put together some cool looking armor sets. I won't lie. I'm waiting for like a more blue one for the Aurora, I think, though. And then at the time of recording this on Christmas Eve, the Aurora dye is about to go. And this one's just like a full RGB dye. Like, it shuffles between all the colors. I have no idea what armor set to put that on, but I want to buy a bunch of these. There's no stock amount, so it's just infinite stock over the course of 2 days. So pick these up while you can. Honestly, it's going to be interesting. Usually the stock is like 60,000 for a dye. I wonder if this is going to make people buy less of them because it's not like the impulse buy of how many are left. And this dye might end up being worth a lot more than people think it'll be, if that's the case. But I think Vincent should show how many get purchased, so that'll be cool to see. It's going to be really interesting. It's an interesting test they're running. I think it's a cool dye. I just don't know what set to put that on. Thing's crazy. I'll have to find something for that because that's insane. Unfortunately, though, after hours of Barbarian Dukes, that is all the time I have today. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow and a great Christmas Eve tonight. If you guys are watching this on the day release, I won't have a video for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy Christmas morning with my family and enjoy Christmas Eve with my family as well. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to anyone who does or doesn't celebrate. I hope you guys have an amazing kind of end of the year. That's kind of what Christmas symbolizes to me. We're getting really close to New Year's and into 2025. There's some exciting things coming for Skyblock, and I can't wait to be there along the way and capture all of it. But yeah, if you do guys find yourself checking on the Hypixel store during the holiday season, don't forget to use my career code Zach for 5% off. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It helps a ton. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.